Hey, sports is back in the mix. How's your energy, Southern Arizona? Good evening to you. I'm Paul Cicala. The international goodwill continues. The Paralympic Games seen right here on NBC are right around the corner. From August 24th until September 5th, there'll be a number of Tucson and U of A connections taking part in the big games. They coincide every 4 years with the Olympics themselves. Let's go ahead and introduce you to a Tucsonan by the name of Brian Barton, who also coaches the U of A wheelchair tennis program. And here is Brian putting his practice in at Reed Park. Barton is a three-time Paralympian and is representing Team USA once again in tennis. The proud Tucsonan tells me he would have never envisioned developing a love for tennis before a major car crash he was involved in back in 1995 injured his spinal cord and left him paralyzed from the waist down. Barton narrowly missed the 2008 Paralympic Games in Beijing, but came back from retirement to make Team USA and play in the London 2012 Paralympic Games. He also took part in the 2016 Paralympic Games in Rio. And now that the Tokyo Olympic Games are in the books, it is time for Brian Barton to shine once again, and the Paralympics less than a couple of weeks away. Barton talked to me about the unique struggles dealing with his type of tennis.
Everybody has a unique situation, right? So my grip is very weak, so I tape the racket to my hand. So I'm stuck in one grip. So that's a challenge right in the beginning, right? Moving the chair, the mobility is very strategic. So having the strength to move the chair in a smart way. You can't just move in, someone hits a high ball over you and the point's over. So I have to move in, hit the ball, and then recover back.
Describe what it makes you feel like knowing that you could be a role model to other athletes that are in wheelchairs.
Someone that maybe sees me play tennis with my disability, it might, encourage them to try it themselves. Sports is so important for our mental well-being.
Certainly is. Go Team USA with Barton also representing the U of A. Bear down. All right, moving on. Your Tucson Sugar Skulls indoor football team is just a few days away from rocking the house once again at the TCC. We are talking some in-your-face football and air-conditioned comfort with all the fun and craziness you'd see at a Dia de los Muertos celebration this weekend. It'll be a battle for Southwest City bragging rights with Tucson hosting the franchise from Albuquerque. We're talking the Duke City Gladiators. And how about this for some crowd fun?